What's up guys, it's LT from MOS Gaming, and right now I'll be teaching you guys how to edit photos, make them look better, and enhance the quality. This will be the photos that I'll be working with. Alright, so let's get started. As you can see, this is a pretty nice photo, but we can make it look better. Now, what you want to do is duplicate the layer. You can right click, click duplicate, or you could simply hit Control J. Either one works well. So now, the first step would be you want to hit Control L. Again, Control L. This will bring out the levels panel. Now, you want to click red, green, and blue, and you want to make sure the line, this little triangle, is exactly where the line starts. So let's give it a try right now. So you can see by just aligning this presets, the photo already looks way better than before. This is a preview. That's the original. So that's step one out of the way. Now, there are two ways that you can edit a photo. The easiest way would be making a copy. Once again, Control J. Now, you want to click Control U. Once again, Control U. This is the hue and saturation. Now, bring it all the way down, making the photo gray. Now, don't be worried that it's gray right now, because that's just part of the effect. Now, where it says normal, you want to click that, and you have two options, either overlay or soft light. Let's take a look at overlay. This is overlay, this is soft light. Right now, I think soft light will work better. Right now, the photo looks pretty dark, but you can change that, change the opacity. Let's change it down a little bit. Let's go on at least 25. That makes the photo a little better, but not as much as I want to. So now, this will be the harder way. You want to go to filters. Now go to camera raw filter. You can try by Shift Control A if you want a shortcut. Or you can go to filters, camera raw filter. Once you click that, a screen is gonna pop up in front of you. So here's the photo. Now they give you all of these presets that you can work around: exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks, clarity, vibrance, and saturation. Now you simply want to play with them until you get the best result. Now exposure will make the photo really dark or really light. You want to make sure it's somewhere near the middle. As you can see, the sun, you can't really see the sun that much because it's too bright. So you might want to lower that a little bit. Now contrast will make the photo look better if you increase it a little bit. Let's try 10. Highlights. Lower this a little bit. Shadows. If you want to increase the shadows or decrease the shadows, it's pretty cool because let's see the rest of the image if you don't want any shadows. But right now, let's try to make the picture look a little better. So let's increase the shadowing a little bit. Let's try -10. Whites. We'll increase the white or decrease the white. Let's try to increase it a little bit, make the photo look a little better. Now I can mess around with blacks. Little black looks alright. Now this is really important, the clarity. This will make the photo look sharp or a little bit blurry. If you move it to the left, it will become blurry. Once you bring it to the right, the sharpness will go up, which makes the photo look a lot better than before. Vibrance will simply increase the coloring. If you bring it all the way down, it will be black and white. If you bring it all the way up, it's gonna make every single color stand out. But at the same time, it doesn't make the photo look any better. So you want to make sure it's somewhere near the middle if you want to make it look nice. Let's try that. Saturation will pretty much do the same thing. Enhance the colors. Let's try that. You want to click OK. And bam, there we go. This is the original photo, and this is the enhanced photo. As you can see, it looks way better than before. Now, moving on to the next photo. This is in the same category. It's a background. It's pretty, the photo could look really nice, but it does not look nice right now. So let's try to fix that. Now click Control J, make a copy of the photo. Now, let's go Control L, bring out the levels. Go to red, align it. There we go. As you can see, by just doing this simple task, the photo looks way better than before. You can also, you don't have to go through the red, blue, and greens. You can simply move the RGB to the right. This will pretty much do the same thing, but sometimes doing it the other way makes it look nicer. But it works out both ways. Now let's make a copy and work with filters. Now I'll go to Filter, Camera Raw Filter. Now from here you just want to play around and find the best preset for the photo. Let me do that real quick. There you go, it looks nice. I'm gonna bring out the whites so the background looks a little better. So you guys want to watch how it highlights. You might think it makes the photo look better, but as you can see, if I erase it, it makes the background way too bright, and it takes off some of the um sharpness from the photo. So you want to make sure it's a little lower than that, so you can see the whole photo really nicely. I'll bring out the blacks. Looks nice. Now clarity. Makes the photo look really nice. Makes it stand out. I'll mess with the colors a little bit. There we go. Now check that out. Looks way better than the original. Now, once you're done with that, you can also try you can either try blur and lens correction. Lens correction basically all it does is it creates this black shadow around the photo. You want to go to custom on the right side, go to amount and midpoint. The amount, you want to make it go down. As you can see, it creates a shadow around the photo. If you bring this down, it's going to bring the shadow. It's going to make the shadow a little darker, except in the middle. It's going to make the photo look nicer than before. And you can also try putting some blur. I like using tilt shift. Might look a little complicated, but all you gotta do is move these things down the first two lines until the striped lines touch the edge. You can also move these around if you want. I think it looks a little nice. You can bring up the light. And this is personal preferences if you like blur or not. Doesn't really make a difference, but I think it makes it look a little nice. Now let's move on to the next photo. Now there's a car. The photo looks really nice right now. It doesn't look like it needs any enhancements, but as I told you before, you can make any photo look nicer. Now let's give that a try. Make a copy, go to levels, move this up until it touches the line. Now you want to go to filters, camera raw filter, and mess around with the settings. They also have these two presets called temperature and tint, which basically, if you move this to the left, it'll make the picture a little bit blue. To the right, will make it yellow. Tint will make it green and purple. So let's give it a try and see how it looks. So make the photo look blue, make the photo look yellow. Which it looks a little nice if you think about it. Now tint will make green, purple. Now we have that done. Let's look at the final results. As you can see, the enhanced photo looks way better than before. Now let's try giving it a bit of coloring. Camera rough filter. I think the yellow looked a little nice. I like the blue also, but the yellow makes it stand out. As well as personal preferences. You decide how your picture's gonna look like. Make it look nice. Now let's make lens correction. Go to custom, amount, midpoint. Bring those down. You can also try blur, which is all up to you. A cool effect is if you put light, I don't know how to say that word, bokeh, I guess. Um, it causes this lightish effect, as you can see right here, which it looks pretty cool, and you might want to do that to make the photo look nice. So you can see in the rims right there. And if you move this one, the color, it'll make it it will change the color of the light. It depends what photo you're working with, so it's not gonna be the same every single time. You can see right there. See, it changed to yellow instead of white. Oops, wrong one. It's yellow. I mean, it's white. Now it's yellowish. You can bring down the blur. Makes it look kind of nice, I guess. Now that's the final piece. You can go back and look at the ones that you like the most. Is blur, no blur. I personally like the blur because it makes the main photo stand out. So you might want to use blur sometimes in order to make the photo look nicer. Alright, let's fix this car photo now. Make a copy, Control J. Go to now click Control L, bring out the levels. Bring this up there. There we go. Once it touches the line, let it go. Preview, no preview. As you can see, it makes the photo look way better right away, which is pretty cool. Now go to camera raw filter. Bring the exposure up or down, whichever one you like the most. Contrast. So there we go. As you can see, it makes the photo look great now. Now, I believe this is the final photo. It's a pretty cool sunset that I took. I took this picture when I was back home, but at the same time, I could make it look better. So let's make a copy. Control J. Go to levels. As you can see, some photos you might not need to actually edit the levels because the levels will be just fine. Such as this picture, so don't worry about this step. You can just skip it. But as you can see, it looks nice on the RGB. But you should check every single one and make sure that they actually touch the line. As you can see, the blues are not touching. So now, there we go. Let's go to camera raw filter. Mess around with the settings. Bam, looks better now. Just look at the difference from the original and the enhanced photo. Now, if you want to make this look a little better, you can try the other step I told you before in the beginning of the video, which is Control J, make a copy. Now click Control U, which brings the hue. Bring this all the way down to saturation, and put it overlay or soft light. Either one works great. As you can see, it makes the photo stand out a little more. Just makes it look better. Alright guys, that'll be it. If you guys have any questions or want to ask me to work on any of these tools, stuff like that, just hit me up and let me know. Alright, peace.